Hello and namaskar viewers. Welcome to Poor Men Productions presentation of the Bade Miyaan Chhote Miyaan show because
Mindless chatter matters.
there you go. That's what the show is all about. Mindless chatter matters because this is the show where we bring unusual stories and we try to bring it in a funny angle. Sometimes some stories don't require funny angle, but we still mention it because we always say that stories, if they are mindless, we try to put in a mind into it and you will find it very interesting. But what if the stories are mindful, then what are we going to do?
Then we do less.
Then we do less. All right, so I'm Bade Miyaan, happy to be with you, and that's my dear friend and my partner, Chhote Miyaan. Namaskar, welcome. And this is a show, Nimish, we have had such a successful run on the radio, Bade Miyaan Chhote Miyaan show. In a short span, I guess maybe a few months, a year, I don't remember exactly, but we captured so many people's attention. We had so many fans, and it was a 1 hour of just a talk on the radio in the evening prime time drive time show. And because the show was very popular, our fans, were requesting all this time to bring the show back. So now from radio, we got promotion. So from radio now we are going into social media platform.
See, we never did television before because we have a perfect radio face.
Ji.
And now we don't care. So it's okay.
So whether we have a radio face or not, that's up to you to decide. But we'll see. Whatever the face is, face doesn't matter so long as talk. That's what matters.
Right.
And mindless talk or mindful talk. Talk is the talk. And you'll find this show very, very interesting. All right. So it's a Bade Miyaan Chhote Miyaan show. And yes, we're going to also invite you to join us in our show. You can send in your requests and questions and suggestions. Other than that, don't send anything.
Right. And please do not ban talk.
That's it, Bilkul. You can reach us at bmcmpodcast@gmail.com. That's our email ID. And you can follow us on Instagram. That's a Poor Men Productions. And of course, BMCM underscore podcast. There you go. BMCM underscore podcast. Our YouTube channel is Poor Men Productions. But the most important thing is that we're so grateful and we're thankful to Navya Entertainment for sponsoring the show. So we thank Navya Entertainment for sponsoring the show.
When you have a wedding or a party or any DJ need, Navya Entertainment is the place to go.
That's right. So reach out to Navya Entertainment. You'll definitely see their contact information on the screen. So here we are, बड़े मियाँ छोटे मियाँ शो. बातें करेंगे, आपको हंसाएंगे, कुछ ना कुछ हम नया लेके आएंगे हमारे शो में. Or sometimes we'll find the stories that you may have missed or you didn't even pay attention. We'll bring it to your attention.
That's very good.
Okay, so we're going to begin with this story which I think everyone knows, but it's a word to mention. यार मुझे ये बताओ, 6 महीने में छोटे मियाँ, how can a friendship can be broken into the pieces? And I'm talking about the president of United States of America, Donald Trump, and his, brotherly love buddy, Elon Musk, one of the richest men, if not the richest man right now in the world. He is the richest man. Okay, I thought maybe number 2. But anyway, the richest man in the world, Elon Musk. They developed a friendship, when I say 6 months because I say when President Donald Trump took the office. But before that, during a campaign, they became very good friends. Elon Musk reportedly donated over $300 million to President Trump's campaign. And, President Trump thought that he's got a really strong right shoulder, right man with him.
I knew the friendship is not going to last.
You knew that.
Only for one reason.
No.
Donald Trump doesn't like foreigners. And Elon Musk is a foreigner.
Yeah, he was born in South Africa. He's a South African.
He may be a citizen of the United States.
yes.
I was born in India. I may be a citizen of the United States.
But I'm
लेकिन
still a
ये बात
foreigner.
करने से मुझे डर लगता है क्योंकि इलॉन मस्क के साथ साथ मेरे को भी निकाल देंगे यार.
Speaking of निकाल देने के बाद, now, these friends, they developed a friendship so much that Elon Musk was right next to Donald Trump for everything from inauguration to everything in Oval Office and everything. And together they came up with the idea, Doge, डिपार्टमेंट ऑफ गवर्नमेंट एफिशिएंसी जो भी है तो फाइनली it was going very well. And unfortunately, they fell apart somewhere, somehow, because Elon Musk didn't agree to President Donald Trump some of the policies. And now they are enemies ministering. Elon Musk started to say some negative things about Donald Trump
I
on
see.
X.
He didn't say anything negative about Donald Trump. All he said was these policies are not right for America.
He did say negative. I tell you what he said.
What did he say?
He said Donald Trump's name was in Jeffrey Epstein's diaries.
But that's not negative. It is. The name is in the diary.
but-
it's a fact.
No. He said that Donald Trump's name is in Jeffrey Epstein's diaries, and that's why Jeffrey Epstein's diaries are not getting released.
It is a fact.
It is it's a fact, but it's a negative thing. He should not have said about the President of the United States of America. When you go to extent, when your friendship is broken, you shouldn't really say that. You can talk about not agreeing to his policies. That's the one thing. You have a right to say that because you are an American citizen.
Right.
You have a right to say that. But you don't go to that line. And that's what
What
really,
line did he go to, though?
He should
See,
not.
what I'm trying to say is, let me tell you this. You're wearing this shirt. You like this shirt. If I didn't like the shirt and I say I don't like the shirt, that's my opinion. And that I can understand could be a negative thing for you from me. But if I say you are a financial genius and you don't like it, why? Because you want to be an actor. But what I mentioned was just a fact.
No, okay. It may be, let's say right now, maybe a fact. But the reason it hurt Donald Trump more, because remember, Jeffrey Epstein.
He's a big baby, Donald Trump.
No, I know that, of course, a big crybaby also. But
Exactly.
Jeffrey Epstein, you know the character, Jeffrey Epstein, right? But because Donald Trump had similar things in the past and where he was sued by women and everything else and settlement.
Not sued, he's convicted felon.
He's convicted felon, right? So all these things already there where Donald Trump is trying to put that behind him. And then Elon Musk brings this, and that's what really started a rift.
Right.
And then after Donald Trump introduced a big, beautiful bill, and Elon Musk says that I don't agree to this bill. Even just recently, he went ahead and said, if I have to start a political party, I will start a political party just to make sure that Americans do not get burdened of this huge debt at the end of the 10 years at the
Correct.
expiration of the. And then Donald Trump, just like you said, that he's a big baby. He said,
I will stop the all the government contracts of
correct, EV,
Right.
for the electric vehicles. So the disagreement went up to a point where Elon Musk said that this bill is not good for Americans. It's going to add trillions of dollars debt at the end of the term of the bill, which is 10 years from now. And he said that even if I have to start a political party, I'll start a political party. Then President comes up with a rebuttal saying that, EV, that all the subsidies that government offers, for the electric vehicles, he said, if I have to, I'll stop it because without subsidy,
and SpaceX may not get any
SpaceX may not
government
get any-
contracts and
Correct,
stuff like that.
yes.
And then eventually he said, somebody asked him that are you thinking of deporting him? And he said, I'll look into it.
I'll look into it. Yeah, when he left the option open and he gave a thought to everyone's mind that he may deport.
Mr. President, sir, I love you. I like New Jersey. मुझे यहाँ से मत निकालना.
इतना भी बोल दो आगे कि Mr. President Trump, whatever we discuss in the show, nothing personal.
This is just mindless chatter.
Nothing personal. It's just we're talking about you, which is truth out there, but nothing personal. You are the President of the United States of America, and we respect that. All right? So let's leave it that way. But whatever we disagree, and we'll let you know. All right. So Donald Trump did say that if he will look into it, and if he had to deport, he will. Can you believe that? Isn't that a silly comment?
He is like, this has been this case for last 10 years. Since he came down from that escalator, it's just nothing but whatever comes to his mind.
The
And he
escalator was in
doesn't-
2015, 10
I
years
know,
ago,
so
my
10
friend.
years ago, right?
Yes,
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
And whatever comes into his mind, he just does it. He governs by X or Truth Social.
Truth Social.
You know,
Nowadays, Truth
he,
Social.
he,
Yeah.
he doesn't sleep. He Truth Socials at 2 o'clock in the morning, 4 o'clock in the morning.
Yeah.
Dude, calm down. You're the president of the United States of America.
He doesn't listen.
Get a good night's sleep. You're also 80 years old.
Yes.
You know.
79.
Well, yeah, to me that's 80.
Yeah, let that president know that he thinks he's already 80, making him a
He
year
is
older.
the oldest president in the
Yes.
United States.
Well, no, right now, at the end of the term, because Biden was older than him.
Oh, he was?
Yes, absolutely.
Okay.
Biden was older than him. Anyway, so now I was going to say something that President Donald Trump right now thinks only one thing: illegal immigrants, undocumented immigrants. And that's why I prompted him to say, if I have to send Elon Musk back, I'll send him back.
But he's not illegal or undocumented.
No, I know that, but I'm just saying that he wants to find a reason that to say that your citizenship is not
Revocable.
yeah, exactly. So that might be the reason. But anyway, talk about this. Elon Musk has his company, used to be Twitter, now it's called X. He uses that X to talk about his ex friend, and he puts it. And Donald Trump has a Truth Social, right? There's no truth, there's no social when he talks about Elon Musk. I mean, look at the irony over here.
We've talked about this off the air many times. What the social media has done
Correct.
to life
Yes.
in general.
Yes.
But let's not go there. But,
Let's not go there.
But that's what it is. He is as crazy as anybody can.
Yes, exactly.
And he's an authoritarian. He wants to make sure that there's nothing in the government that can stop him from doing whatever he wants to do. He doesn't need the Congress or the Senate or the House or the judges or nothing. He's like, okay, when I say do this, just do it. Don't even ask questions.
Just do it. Nah, it's a big baby, so you can't upset him. But anyway, in just a 2 sentence, and then maybe more than 30 seconds, tell me, where do you think this dispute is going to go between Donald Trump and Elon Musk?
It's a very interesting question because now it's not David versus Goliath. It's Goliath versus Goliath. Because it's
devil versus devil.
Yeah, it's power versus money.
Yes.
Right.
Absolutely.
So it is kind of very difficult. And there are still 45% of Americans who think Donald Trump is the right president for the United States
Unbelievable.
of America.
Talking about 45%, here's just came to my mind. Just recently, Donald Trump has introduced his own brand of perfume. It's a Donald Trump. What does it call? Donald Trump 45-47. I kid you not.
Yeah.
It costs $250.
Well, he started his own telephone thing.
Yeah,
too.
telephone thing.
Mobile service.
Yeah, Trump Mobile.
Yeah.
It's going to be Trump Mobile. Now he's his own perfume called 45-47.
Do you know the fact about Trump Mobile? It is 90% made in China.
90% made in China. Even though his son said that it's all going to be made in America.
Yeah.
No, I don't
Eventually.
think. Eventually. But I don't think it's going to go into China. But you know what? As soon as Trump announced this perfume and everything, you know what Democrats said? It stinks.
That's a good one.
All right. 45-47 Donald Trump's perfume. It comes with a little bit of Donald Trump statue also. $250,
He's
man.
an egomaniac.
There you go.
Seriously.
Speaking of egomaniac, folks, I don't know whether you're following this news or not. Let's talk about New York City. Of course, we're in New Jersey, right? So New York City, we say that, it's in our backyard, or New Jersey is in New York's backyard. Either way, New Jersey needs New York and vice versa. In New York, this year is going to be a very important election. It's a mayoral election, right? And the current mayor, Eric Adams, is running as an independent. Even though being a Democrat, he wanted to switch the parties because Donald Trump is doing him a favor, undocumented, illegal immigrants, whatnot. It's a long story. So election is going to be November. But recently, they just finished primary. And in a primary, Mandani.
Mamdani.
Mandani.
Mamadani.
Mamadani. Okay. Mandana.
Zohran Mamdani.
Zohran. I was trying to think of the first name. Anyway, I apologize. Zohran Mamdani now officially has gotten more than 50% of votes. That
Exactly.
means he is now the official nominee of Democratic Party for the next mayor of New York City.
Yep.
Now, here's the thing. Again, Donald Trump has picked on Mamdani also.
It has two very important things about Mamdani that I want to say. because both of us are. Two, his base comes from Gujarat.
Yes.
Gujaratis.
Gujaratis rock, man. Gujaratis rock. Yeah. Only Gujaratis can do this Bade Miyaan Chhote Miyaan show. और कोई नहीं कर सकता.
सवाल ही नहीं.
Yeah. When two Gujaratis get together,
Yeah,
you don't have to think further. Look at Delhi.
exactly. There you go.
All right. You said two things. You only said one.
Yeah, and the second, he is a son of Meera Nair,
Meera Nair, a
who I adore. Her
national
work is
award winner.
amazing.
Yes, yes, she has made some brilliant movies, and you
So
know,
he does come from a very progressive background, is what I meant to say.
yes, absolutely. But he hasn't done much in his life. Meera Nair directed Denzel Washington in a movie called Mississippi Masala.
Correct.
That was 15 years ago, something. I had watched the film in the theater. Denzel Washington speaks very highly of Narendra Modi and India. Recently on a YouTube, he gave his thoughts. I mean, that was his thoughts, right? He said that why West is really scared of India, and because of India's progress and how Modi is tackling each and every single issue, right? So Denzel Washington spoke very, very well. But anyway, coming back to this, Meera Nair married to Muhammad Mamadani, right?
From Uganda.
From Uganda. And Muhammad Mamadani, originally from Gujarat, India. So that way, it makes Zoran Mamadani a first Muslim and a first Indian origin if he is elected next mayor of New York City.
Correct.
All right. So now, obviously, he ran a very successful, very effective, and most importantly, he ran a very smart campaign to go after young voters and have them convince them to vote, right? That was a key thing. And he told them exactly what they wanted to hear: rent freeze, free bus ride, free healthcare, and then wealthy people going to pay more taxes, because he's telling him, he's letting the world know that he's democratic socialist. That's why he got endorsement from Bernie Sanders. He got endorsement from AOC, the congresswoman from New York. So he exactly said what New Yorkers wanted to hear, and that's why now he's going to be the nominee. Donald Trump, I'm telling you, we talked about Donald Trump and Elon Musk. He's quite upset with Zoran.
Of course he's going to be. Because, see, Donald Trump did the same thing. I will stop the war as soon as the election is over.
Yes.
In 3 days after election is over, and if I'm elected, in 3 days I'll stop the war. And the prices of this will go down in a day. I will stop this and this and that. And I will do this. He made all of those promises. He has broken all of it,
Campaign promises.
all of his campaign promises for one thing: big, beautiful bullcrap.
Okay, beautiful program, and to his own benefit, because he made billions with the tariff announcement and so on and so forth. But here, let's come down to Zoran
See,
Mamdani.
but what I think Donald Trump is doing, he's just scaring him that if he doesn't behave the way I want him to behave, I will stop the federal aid coming to New York.
I mean, he's threatening it already.
Yeah.
Now, according to records, New York City gets about $100 billion with a B every year from the federal government.
Yeah, but then you also have to tell us how much does the New York state send to the federal government.
That is a different thing. Right now, let's say Donald Trump is in a control of federal government, right? So he's only going to talk about federal government. Forget the state, because New York City is actually controlled, overseen by the governor of New York. Because
Correct.
eventually, whoever the mayor is going to be, or whoever Eric Adams is mayor, their boss is Governor Kathy Hochul, who's right now the mayor of New York. So now, because Mamdani has captured everyone's attention, and a Republican candidate Curtis Sliwa, who's a radio show host, very popular radio show host and founder of Guardian Angels for many years, decades rather, he's not going to have any importance in this election, because Eric Adams beat him 2 years ago so badly. So now Donald Trump is looking at it. Okay, I got Eric Adams. He's independent. Will he turn Republican or not after the election? We'll see. Then Andrew Cuomo decided to stay in the race as an independent, which actually makes the entire equation very, very complicated, right? So Donald Trump has started to pick on Mamdani that I'm going to stop federal aid. He's going to have to behave with me. If he doesn't behave with me, if he doesn't work with me about illegal immigrants, I'm going to take strict actions, and so on and so forth. Mamdani basically doesn't care right now.
And he shouldn't. He should not care. Because, see, the idea of politics or political leaders is diminishing right now. The idea was to bring about change in life of people, right? And a lot of people have said that, oh, whatever his plans are, it's not going to work because it's the system is such. But when Mahatma Gandhi started doing something, nobody thought that it would work. When Mandela started doing something, nobody thought it would work. When Obama started doing something, that people thought this is not going to work. So at least he has fresh new ideas and approach, at least to begin to achieve it. Right. All the other ones are just puppets of Trump right now and afraid of Trump. What is any other Democratic Party person is doing? Tell me. The the opposition in the United States of America, just like India, is so weak.
Led by Chuck Schumer. Chuck
Right.
Schumer is the
Yeah.
opposition leader, right? He's,
So
he's so weak.
that's why
Because they're
Republicans
scared.
can do whatever they want to do in this country.
Yeah, no, they are scared. But I don't think it's going to last that long. But now the question is, let me tell you, whatever Donald Trump is saying right now, and he will continue to say,
yeah.
once he gets one person on his mind, he will continue to hammer him, right? So we are right now, let's say in month of July. Election is what, 4 months, 5 months away, something like that. 4 months away, right? You think it's going to make any difference on a final results, or you think New Yorkers will change their mind and go other way?
If it was any other part of the country, I would be skeptical.
But
New,
New York.
not for New York.
Not for
New
New
York is a very progressive state, and I mean, at least city part is.
And you have majority Jewish and Italians living in there,
Right.
right? And obviously, but Mamdani, let's say, what's going to hurt him? Being a Muslim, that's going to hurt him, or being outspoken and talking about government policies, basically exposing government policies that all these years Mayor couldn't do anything, and I'm going to do that. And recently, New York City Housing Board approved rent increase on the New York City approved
Yeah, so
apartment.
all of that is going to actually help him. Right. Because I'm comparing him to Donald Trump in
2016.
no, in the idea of campaigning, because Donald Trump said the same thing. I will clean the swamp.
Yeah.
Right. What?
But he said the same thing in 2015,
But that's
16
what I'm
when he
saying.
began. And
So
last year
Mamdani's
also.
idea is the same thing. That listen, there is major issues in the system of government right now, and I will try to change it.
Listen, he may be saying this just to get elected, because he's not going to be able to do a whole lot of stuff on his own, because remember, governor of New York is sitting on top of his head.
Yeah, but if there are enough people behind him, the governor will have to listen to it.
All right. Then here's my question to you. And I think this is a very valid question. Mamdani has no political experience. He's a congressman.
Obama
but-
didn't either.
No, listen. No, Obama was a senator. Of,
Yeah, junior
Illinois.
senator.
Whatever it is, juniors, he became
But this
a senator.
this is mayor. I'm talking about
To
president.
run a city like New York, where you get $100 billion from the federal funds and the rest of the revenue and everything, we are not even looking at it. Come on, it's not easy. Mamdani has no political experience. Even being a congressman, he only attended 50% of.
Maybe that is the thing that will make him win.
Only time will
Remember
tell.
the governor who got elected in Minnesota?
Minnesota. Tim Walz,
No, the
Jesse Ventura.
J.C. Ventura.
Yeah, baat hai, yeah.
Right. So because people once
He was a wrestler.
once people get so tired.
But they only one term.
No,
After that, they
no,
disappeared.
What I'm trying to say is people get so tired of career politicians that they would rather vote for somebody else and see if that makes any change.
But would that change is going to be good for a change, or
Of
would that
course it
change
will.
is going to be for disaster?
Of course, it'll make a huge change because, see, I think Mamdani's basic idea is almost like Nelson Mandela's. That, okay, it is good to have wealth in our country, but there has to be a better way of distributing that wealth.
Once you talk
See,
about distributing wealth, no rich man likes it. Even if you
and
had,
that's what's going to happen in
even
New
if
York.
if you were making $100 million
That
a
is-
year, let's put it that way, and you're living in Manhattan and you have this posh penthouse
You
in the midtown
you are 100% right. No rich person
Correct.
is going to support him.
to pay more taxes. yeah.
Because and then what he's saying is, okay, let's say if in the United States of America, I'm forgetting New York for now, if they came with a flat tax, like everybody has to pay, let's say 15%. So if you made $100, you pay 15, and if you made $100 million, then you pay $15 million.
Exactly.
Simple as that.
Anyway, it's easy to say for us, but this is the election that everyone's going to be
Dude,
keeping an eye
it's
on. It.
always easy for us because we
Where-
have
because
nothing.
mindless,
we have nothing.
because mindless chatter matters.
man.
There we go. But this is not mindless chatter. This is some serious stuff, and we just wanted to bring it to your attention. Now, viewers, listen. We are reachable. Of course, we are just like you. We are humans and we're reachable. bmcmpodcast@gmail.com. That's our email ID. Do send us an email. Do let us know what you think about this episode and do let us know, your comments and everything. And our producer, right, Mr. Trushar Patel.
And he, Trushar Patel, is not reachable. He's rich able. He's able to be rich.
Exactly.
Right now he's poor, but that's a different story.
Listen, he's reachable. That's why he's sponsoring the show.
Yes.
Otherwise, you and I could never
Right.
put in this kind of expenses together. But what I'm saying is, Mr. Trushar Patel says we should have a segment called AMA, Ask Me Anything. But I'm changing that to Ask Us Anything, AUA. Because
A.
it's a Bade Miyaan Chhote Miyaan.
You change kariye usko.
AUA. Ask us anything. So you can reach it, bmcmpodcast@gmail.com. Follow us on Instagram, bmcm_podcast.
There you go.
And the other one?
It is Poor Men Productions.
And then our YouTube channel is Poor Men Productions. Once again, we thank Navya
देखो हम
Entertainment.
लोग नए नए हैं इसलिए भूल
नहीं
जाते
नहीं
हैं।
हम नए नहीं 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 नहीं
हम-
नहीं आई डिसएग्री छोटे मियां नए नहीं है नो 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 नो
हम
नो,
लोग
नो।
हम लोग
हम लोग
हम
हम
लोग।
लोग नहीं मैं बोलो मैं
नहीं दिस इज रॉयल वे हम लोग ये कह रहे हैं
हाँ
कि हमें फॉलो करो
हाँ।
सब्सक्राइब करो और वो बटन दबाओ
वो बटन दबाओ घंटी वाला बटन दबाओ दैट्स इट घंटी टिंग करो एनीवे फोक्स सो हम लोग नए नहीं हैं हम लोग पुराने हैं और अच्छे खासे पुराने हैं पढ़े लिखे भी हैं थोड़े से स्मार्ट भी है इंटेलिजेंट भी है दैट्स व्हाई ही इज छोटे मियां एंड आई एम बड़े मियां एंड हैप्पी टू बी विथ यू कैन वॉच दिस शो एवरी वीक एंड व्हेन यू लाइक द शो व्हिच एडवांस में मैं कहता हूँ थैंक यू सो वेरी मच ऑन बिहाफ ऑफ छोटे मियां एंड अवर प्रोड्यूसर मिस्टर तुषार पटेल ऑफ नाविया एंटरटेनमेंट